Good morning, guys. Hey, we're going to talk about the rejection with Bitcoin and Jasmy and what I think is going to happen next. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why Bitcoin and crypto has been doing what Bitcoin and crypto have been doing. Just drop a like, subscribe, of course, and don't forget to grab your coffee. Here's mine. All right, you can see behind me the first reason, and I've been stating this on my videos, and one of my core beliefs on why we are where we are with cryptocurrency is political uncertainty and regulatory pressure. So who's going to become the president? That's the big question. And I think there's a debate on social media. It's like if Kamala becomes president, stock market, crypto is going to go down. If Trump becomes president, stock market, crypto is going to go up. What is your thought on that? What is your belief on that? Because you got to think a little deeper. Like, that's not necessarily true. I understand where people are coming from. That's going to play a huge role with what our cryptocurrency does and what our stocks do moving forward after elections, which is literally in a couple months, guys. So you can see here, political developments mainly witnessed in the United States have played a big role in the recent turmoil in the crypto markets. The upcoming presidential election in the United States has put political uncertainty on various prediction markets, showing almost tied odds between former President Trump and Kamala Harris. Together with continued regulatory pressures from US bodies, political uncertainty was named as one of the factors contributing to the sell-off in the market. And I 100% agree with this. We're about to get into the inflows for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, which have been massive, but this is a bigger problem that needs to be solved. And we really need to find out what's going to happen moving forward. So we can make our best guesses and assumptions right now, but unfortunately this is very true. Number 2 reason why we are where we are with crypto: global economic factors affecting crypto. It all started with a surprise move by the Bank of Japan to hike interest rates and shrink its balance sheet, which directly sent shockwaves through the international financial markets. The moves rocked carry trades all over the globe and sent the Japanese yen through the roof. We all experienced this. This reaction forced traders to go long different assets like cryptocurrencies to pay for the yen-dominated debt. Okay, so another big factor when big things happen, like wars, like this with Japan, like any big news like this is going to affect cryptocurrency. Hence the reason we're in a downtrend right now. We really need some bullish news. But then the other thing we need to think about are interest rates. What's going to happen in September with that? What's going to happen with the elections? These 2 answers will tell us a lot for the next 12 months, I would say, for crypto. Now I'm going to give you the other 2 reasons why we are where we are right now with cryptocurrency based on this article. But first we got to look at Jasmy real quick, because Jasmy, you could see, is getting rejected on the Keltner channel. So there's a Keltner line, there's this one, there's the bottom, and there's the middle one. Usually this is a good indicator to tell you when to buy. Like you can see right here, when we touch the white line, buy an opportunity. When to sell is usually the yellow line. You've seen obviously over here before, touch the yellow line to sell for a couple days, and then it runs up again. So right now we're just trading in the middle, but we're actually getting rejected. Now this isn't the best, but again, if you've seen my previous videos, I'm really interested in this right here. If we can hold this line with these white arrows, this is the 618 level on a Fibonacci. If we could hold this, now that, let me check out the weekly candle. The weekly candle held above it, which is a great sign. Right now we're just consolidating. We've actually tested this area multiple times. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks we have tested this area, which is a very good sign, right? And it goes all the way back to back then. But it's all gonna come down to another week, I guess. This seems like a waiting game. We need to hold this area, then we can start to make the next move higher. If for whatever reason we start to have daily candle closes below this line, then I would think we're going back down to 1.5 pennies and possibly 1.1 to 1.2. Again, depends on the information I'm sharing with you guys, right? The president, who's gonna become president? What's going on with other currencies? The dollar, everything plays a huge role with what crypto is going to do. But again, this is just like pretty normal movement. We got the stochastic moving up. You could see usually the uptrend goes, but right now we're consolidating. We're just waiting. We do have bullish divergence, which is a great sign. You can see the RSI has actually hit 30 or 29 to 30 2 times now. And the first white arrow right here was higher than the second white arrow. So this was a lower low, but a higher high or a higher low basically based off divergence in the RSI, which is usually bullish. So again, it's good that we're holding this area. We'll see what comes, but we definitely need news for Jasmy to take the next leg up. Right now, unfortunately, I think it's still a waiting game. There's nothing really exciting that's happening right now. Third piece of news, rebound from equity markets. This kind of volatility extended even into the equity markets where a remarkable decline was noted in recent performance. A good case is where fears from the equity markets were affecting the crypto. Huge technology firms such as Apple, Amazon did report earnings less than expectations set by analysts, therefore aiding and adding to the bear sentiment that engulf both equity and cryptocurrency. So a lot of people they think crypto's in its own world, but crypto actually moves a lot, very similar to what the stock market does. So when you have big companies like Apple and Amazon that aren't beating expectations, they're actually losing in earnings basically, which means like you're doing less than what the analysts, the experts expect you to do. That's very bearish. So this is another reason why crypto is coming down, because big companies are not hitting earnings the way that they should be hitting it. Now, the fourth reason is institutional activity in the crypto space. Despite the volatility, it keeps getting more institutional involvement in the crypto space. For example, and this is big, guys, Bitcoin ETFs have been seeing a steady inflow, whereas major financial institutions have given price target revisions depicting a long-term positive outlook. In fact, the approvals given for the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF depicted an overwhelming response, with inflows reaching over 500 million just the first few months. So a lot of money flowed in. You think of baby boomer money, IRA rollovers, they're all flowing into Bitcoin. In the long term, I think Bitcoin will do very well. Like, these people will see a return on their investment, but right now it's just a mind game. Like, they're playing with our emotions basically. They could drop the price if they want, they could bring the price up. They're really in control now, which is kind of scary, but also it gets me very excited for other cryptocurrencies I hold, like Jasmy, like Dogecoin, EOS, XRP, Bitcoin. I hold some Bitcoin too, which I think will perform very well. It's crazy, like these billionaires, these people that have studied this stuff for years, right? You see it all over social media. They say $1 million Bitcoin by 2030. It's gonna be a multiple $1 million Bitcoin by 2026. Like, it's just absolutely insane. So what you guys have to use is news, which is important, but you also have to be in a community, an environment that's gonna teach you, right? You have to understand the stochastic, the RSI, Fibonacci, because it doesn't matter what news comes out, if levels are overbought and they're hitting points of resistance, it's time to sell. This is what I'm going all in on this year, and I'm teaching it to the Patreon down below. If you want to join, go ahead, click the link, check it out, right? It's really like less than $10 and you get access to some amazing things. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Don't forget to drop a like. I hope you have a great Monday.